Hey everyone, and as you're all probably aware, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 has been announced. Rather unexpectedly, but Scott has a knack for it. So now that I got some time away from college, I figured I could share some ideas and hopes for it with you guys. Now, I've spent an amount of time on the first game that most would deem wildly unhealthy, then some more on the second one, and I think that with some things mixed up a bit, the third game could last quite a while too. The easiest change would probably be to move the office to the middle of Freddy's restaurant, so you also have to cover your back. The player could rotate in a way that three entrances are always visible at a time, leaving the last one open. If the player panics, a lockdown button can be used to close all four doors around the office at the same time, but it would also take loads of power. In addition to attacking the player, the animatronics could also try to mess with the building's power generator. The player has to control two doors with cameras to guard the generator room. If an animatronic reaches the room, all actions could consume double the amount of power for a limited time. Then, same as the generator, a room that contains hardware for cameras lies on the other side of the building that also has two doors. If an animatronic reaches it, several cameras will be turned off for a while. On easier difficulties, the two outer rooms are not too important, but on harder difficulties, the player has to forego his own safety in order to protect these two rooms, otherwise there will not be enough power. Then some new starting places, the Pirate Cove and the rest. To help with protecting the different rooms, the player can use loudspeakers to bait the animatronics. If one is already in the room, then the active loudspeaker is destroyed, so these should be used sparingly. As to the characters themselves, they could be modified a bit to react to cameras and lights more efficiently, making them slower if the player finds them. Some animatronics you can't look at for too long though, or they will get angry. That means the player has to quickly identify which characters he sees in the dark and act accordingly. Wrong choice results in animatronics going wild and doing lots of scary noises and whatever. Like the balloon boy in the second game, not all characters are deadly. Some will just try to hinder the player. They are less a priority to watch, but still dangerous. Finally, a kind of boss character that I have substituted for Golden Freddy for now. It's the most dangerous animatronic, has random personality, which changes each game and even during the game. Usually only doors can stop it, no masks, lights or cameras. Speaking of the mask, it's a nice idea, but could also be changed to be more of a gamble and more dynamic than in the second game. Some animatronics will be friendly to masked players, while others only attack when the mask is on. Skilled players can avoid using power on the doors by instead wearing the mask. But like in the second game, some characters will attack regardless of the mask, so doors still need to be used, along with a combination of all the other assets available to the player. Then a bonus mode that should really exist in the game already. Play as an animatronic to reach the office and party with the guard. So, kind of the roles inverted. You play against the AI that's posing as the guard. Gameplay is kind of same as the minigames in the sequel, but a little bit faster, and you have to avoid the lights and the cameras in the building. And last, some new, absolutely terrifying characters that I hope to see in the next game. First up is the Fan. Its special ability, to drain lots of power for no apparent reason. Its ominous, malicious humming is only matched by the Poster that hides secret entrances. And last, the Kitchen. Nobody knows what's up there, but damn, I want to know in the sequel. Okay, honestly, I don't have a clue for new characters. Let's hope Scott has come up with something better than I did. So, yeah, that's all I could think of gameplay-wise. Some of the ideas were originally found in discussions from various forums, and I decided to visualize them a bit. Feel free to share your own ideas if you think I've missed something.